I'd like to introduce to you guys my first real segment that I've ever done on this JK Productions show, as I'm going to be doing regularly. I'm doing a show on Monday, and I like to record Mondays, Wednesdays, Fridays, so it is a little more difficult for me to do like a power rankings per se. But my new segment, my first ever segment, I like to call it Legit or Quit. Are the storylines coming out of week one legit, something that you need to pay attention to, or quit it? Come on, that's not real. Fake news. First storyline, the Patriots are going to be bad this year. And if you guys been listening from the front of the show, or those watching over my YouTube channel, JK Productions, you've listened to my video that came out today, Monday, which will be a few days ago of you guys watching this. Are the Patriots going to be bad this year? That is legit. The Patriots are going to stink. It's a tough pill to swallow for New England Patriots fans, but Mac Jones does not have the weapons at his disposal. They do not have that solid of a running game. They don't have anything special. Buffalo Bills are night and day better than them. The Buffalo Bills are the class of the NFL in a league on their own, just from their week one appearance. Miami Dolphins, team they lost to, clearly are better, clearly have better weapons. Went over the Patriots' schedule earlier. I don't know where the Patriots are going to get these wins from. I don't know who they're better than on offense. And then not necessarily their defense is any better. So Patriots legit are going to be bad this year. The 49ers are better off with Jimmy Garoppolo as quarterback than Trey Lance. Quit it. Quit it. Quit it. Stop it. Stop it. Stop. Slow down. Slow down. Slow down. Trey Lance, the 49ers went on the road yesterday to a monsooning Chicago. Now that did end up going away as the game went on. But it was a just disgusting playing surface to be playing on, really not up to the standards of NFL football. You're in Chicago, first game. Now, I know he started last year, but this is really his first time where he's been given the keys to the car and saying, hey, this is your franchise. And did he play good? No, not at all. 164 yards, one interception. Led the ground game for them, 54 yards on the ground. But let's slow down on considering Jimmy Garoppolo being a better option. All right. Trey Lance does so many things better than Garoppolo. He's young. He's raw. That is the one thing we knew coming out of North Dakota State is this kid needs to develop, and we didn't see that yesterday. He didn't have a Mahomes-esque style opener when he was given the keys to the car, where Mahomes just popped, Justin Herbert just popped. We didn't see that from Trey Lance yesterday, but Garoppolo, we know who Jimmy Garoppolo is. We know where Garoppolo's ceiling is, and that ceiling did get them to a Super Bowl. So I understand your argument, but let's quit on the narrative that Garoppolo is better, or the 49ers are better off with Garoppolo than Trey Lance. The Cowboys are going to miss the playoffs, and I don't think there's a single person out there except for you delusional Cowboys fans that would say anything but that is legit. I didn't even think they're going to make the playoffs with Dactavius Prescott. Losing Amari Cooper, the offensive line is deteriorating. Ezekiel Elliott, his production each year has gone down. His efficiency each year has gone down, especially with the reluctancy to use Tony Pollard. They just force him in there, and he gets worse and worse as the season goes on. His play in the passing game is not what it once was when he was younger, before he earned his money. Micah Parsons, the real true bright side of this team, is the only guy who I look at and I'm excited to see play football for the Dallas Cowboys. Otherwise, Dallas Cowboys are not a good team. They're not making the playoffs this year, even with Dak. When Dak comes back in, let's say, week 8, week 9, I don't think they're going to pull off a stretch of games. They're going to be far behind the Eagles, what they've looked like this year. And the NFC has 3 good teams in the NFC West, even though they all lost yesterday. Cowboys aren't going to make the playoffs. That is legit. You should trade your first round running back because he struggled yesterday. Stop it. Stop it. Slow down. Slow down. Week 1 is overreaction time. Everybody loves to panic because their team didn't live up to what you thought you drafted. I know. I have Austin Eckler. Jonathan Taylor, of course, is Jonathan Taylor. He did well. I'm not talking about Jonathan Taylor. I have Austin Eckler, 11.2 yards. Christian McCaffrey, 15.7, or not yards, points. Christian McCaffrey, 15.7 points, really saved it with a touchdown. Only finished with 33 yards on the ground. Had 4 catches for 24 yards. And then you go over to Derrick Henry. Derrick Henry finished with 8.2 points. The 3 of them barely combining for 30 points on Sunday. Hold it. Slow down. Don't trade the house just because you had a bad week 1. Now, that being said, I lost one of my matchups in week 1, and in that league, I am reaching out to see what I can do. But that's more because I noticed some things, mostly with the Packers and Aaron Jones. What I thought you'd see with Aaron Jones would be him running a lot of routes out of the slot. That just didn't happen. And it's not a matter of Aaron Jones not playing good. It's a matter of Aaron Jones, the role for Aaron Jones isn't what I thought it would be. So Aaron Jones is somebody I'm looking to trade. But do not trade your first round running back. Justin Herbert is better than Joe Burrow. This is legit. I've been saying this for a long time. I've been saying this since last year. I said it when Joe Burrow was in the Super Bowl and Herbert was sitting on the bench, sitting on his couch. Did Justin Herbert light up the world yesterday? Yeah, sometimes he did. There was definitely moments where like, oh, he's special. Rolling out across his body, firing it on the run, nailing a dude for a touchdown. He's better. Burrow yesterday really struggled against a strong defense. 5 total turnovers, finishing 338 yards, 2 touchdowns. It's not that I don't like Joe Burrow. Joe Burrow is a top 10 quarterback. Joe Burrow's probably in the 7 to 10 range in terms of quarterbacks. Herbert, on the other hand, is a top 5 quarterback, and he can do things that Burrow cannot, or cannot do as well. Burrow is athletic. He'll make plays on the move. He'll make plays out of nothing. Not like Herbert, though. Herbert, at worst, 2nd or 3rd biggest arm in the league, can absolutely sling that puppy, is mobile. Now, you do question, does he have the ability to lead, because he is more of a shy guy. But overall, it's the talent he possesses, the arm strength he possesses. I do legitimately think Joe Burrow is not as good as Justin Herbert. And wrapping up legit or quick, the first new segment having here on JK Productions. The Titans need to move off Tana Hill as quickly as possible, and that is also legit. I am not a Tana Hill stan by any means. I'm a Dolphins fan. Why am I defending my ex? If your ex leaves you and goes and has a relationship with another guy, and it works at first, but then it falls off, you wouldn't be sitting there like, well, she has these nice qualities. She's sweet. She's cute. Yeah, but whenever you try to rely on her, she's not there. She occasionally lies to you. And I'm not saying from experience. Love my beautiful girlfriend. But if you had an ex-girlfriend who went out and had a relationship and that failed too, you wouldn't be looking at that relationship like, yeah, but she has this, she's nice. Like, no. Tannehill has a few good qualities. He's athletic-ish. He's got a decent arm-ish. Everything is, but he's not that guy. He's not that dude, and he's obviously the Titans starter. They obviously drafted Malik Willis in the 3rd round, who can do plenty of things that he cannot do, very similar to the Trey Lance and Garoppolo situation. I think Trey Lance is better than Malik Willis. However, it is a very similar situation. I don't believe in Tannehill. I don't believe he's going to carry the Titans to the playoffs this year in a terrible division. Even that being said, I don't think it's going to be playoffs for them. I think it's going to be a very mediocre year for them. They're so one-dimensional. Even if you don't know the exact play, you know what a play is going to look like for the Tennessee Titans with Ryan Tannehill as quarterback. It's just absolutely not good enough, and the Tennessee Titans are better off without him, and eventually will need to move off Ryan Tannehill. That is definitely legit. The Titans need to move off him as quickly as possible.